Hello everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just come down to XRP. Once again, thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So what we don't want to see here is a loss of this green trend line. Okay, this would be an amazing opportunity to go short. If you're not short already, I'm going to show you why. And obviously, if you start to come up here and break this is an opportunity to go long. And I think you've got some kind of big leading diagonal impulsive move here, which would potentially spell the fifth wave up there, which takes out that high at 05492 and this wave 3 high at 05576. Okay, so this is a perfect little trade that's coming up. I'm going to show you why, because what we've got is potentially some kind of horizontal. If I zoom in on the hourly time frame, you can see yesterday, like I said to you, if I was anticipating a bounce here, it would be off this trend line. This is why I put some bids down here, and I rode this all the way up, and I've actually took profit on this trade. I was at the races yesterday and could see this had been starting to look a bit toppy, so I took profit and paid myself. Okay, because it's what you do. You pay yourself, you take profit where you can. So at the minute, you can see you've got this ascending level support and you've got this descending level resistance right now. So this is getting really close to some kind of break because you're getting compression in there. You see this? So let me draw these trend lines as best as I can for you. So this is what you do. You come to your charts, draw your trend lines. So this is your resistance and this is your support, obviously. Now this is going to be a very tradable event for XRP going forward, because this could be a beautiful little long or a beautiful little short, and this is what we do. We trade the ranges, don't we, on this channel. Now you can do all this on Bybit, like yesterday, for example. Like I said to you, lovely little bounce into resistance, lovely little place to go long. I would expect to bounce at this point, and we did, and this is always the opportunity to go long, short, whatever, but I always try and identify these moves for you. So immediately what I'm looking at right now is a potential scenario. If this is the bottom, okay, and we are looking impulsive off this bottom, and we come up and we're getting this kind of little Adam and Eve bottom right here. So this is potential some kind of Adam and Eve bottom, like it's loading like that. It will start to form some kind of ascending triangle in there. So this is the bullish scenario. So if you start to see this level here, this green trend line broken, this could be a really good opportunity for you to go long with your stop loss down here on this low. Okay, so I'm going to show you all of this, every single scenario is what I do. So that's a position right now that you could start to build some longs here with your stop loss down there on the 04817. But what a lot of traders do, they wait for the key resistance to be broken, i.e. this green trend line, before going long with their stop loss down here. But I always try and identify the minimal risk trades for you. Okay, this is what I always try and do on a daily basis. So from here right now, with a very, very minimal risk of around about 1.49%, could be a good opportunity to go long, okay, with your stop loss down here at 04817. Now the opposite of that, I need to get that knob on, I do apologize, 04812. Now if the opposite of that, this is actually going to go short and it's going to break down and lose this green trend line, well, you simply go short, okay, with your stop on this high. Do you see that? Because if this is going to break down, that's your previous swing high. So basically coming up, down, and you're looking to continue, this would be a really good area to go short with your stop loss on this high. Do you understand? So again, a lot of traders will wait for the loss of this support or the break of that resistance before entering a trade with their stops on there or there, if they're long or short. Do you understand? So for me, I think that what you might potentially have here, some kind of Adam and Eve bottom that we're carving out for XRP, coming down like this, okay, and we start to come up like that. For me, you might potentially be on the cusp of a big breakout here for XRP of an ascending triangle and basically an Adam and Eve double bottom like this, okay, calling up. We break that green trend line. For me, again, you could just wait for that before adding your stops down here on this ascending level support, wherever it is at the time, the previous swing high, like I've taught you, because you could be in for a monster trade all the way back up to this red line. And this would indicate to me that this is impulsive, corrective, and you're looking at a brand new impulsive move and you're caught in this channel. Okay, so for example, you can just go short and long on these resistance points. So if XRP does do this, and this is some kind of Adam and Eve bottom, we break out and we come upon this red trend line, this could be a really, really good area whenever you touch that trend line to just take profit or enter a short, because at that point that could be the wave 5 done and you're coming for a big wave 2 correction right there for XRP. Do you understand? So I hope you understand that update. I've not got a crystal ball, I can't guarantee what it's going to do, but you are compressing right here inside this pattern. This is potentially the bottom, this is your Adam, this is potentially rounding round Eve like that comes up. You might get some bids a little bit lower than here. So again, just come to your charts on the hourly time frame, wait for a trend direction in here, because there's resistance, support. Either way, it's going to break out to the upside or downside. Price compression leads to expansion. Do you remember? It's all tradable. So you can do all this on Bybit. You go long, go short. The links in each and every single video description. Usually, to try and identify the wave or the move, you usually look for divergence. And at the moment, we're getting a bit of a divergence there in the sense that we're getting this, always look for the candle closes just there. We're getting little candle closes just there on the hourly. We're actually coming up. So that's a bit of a bullish divergence just there on the hourly time frame, where you're making lower lows, but in the price action you're making, in the RSI you're making higher lows, okay? So obviously there's a tiny little bit of a bullish divergence right there. That's why you run into this resistance. At the moment there's no bearish divergence that I see. No, there's no bearish divergence that I see, to be honest with you. You might see one, but I personally don't at the minute. And right now you could essentially say, okay, well, let's move this little trend line down like that, do something like that, and what you might have off this bottom is some kind of little flag, bull flag. And this could be the pole, like this, okay? So that's a pole. You start to come up and break that resistance. You've got a tiny little bull flag here on the hourly time frame, where you've come up and you're coming back like this, okay? And you're caught in this bull flag with a bullish divergence. If you start to take this out, you're going to be up there and you're carving out the bottom. Do you understand? So you understand that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. It's a really tradable event that's coming up. We've got price compression leading to expansion right here for XRP. Take care, everyone. Back to another update on XRP. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye-bye.